show them love while they here. Real ones gon' show them that they care. Give them roses while they still here. Black roses, don't wait till they appear. Make sure you show them love.
What's good? Hey, good. What's good, you guys? It's your girl Cool to Be, and I'm back with another video today. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be telling you guys about my health issues. So if you would like to know, please follow me into the next video. That kind of rhymed, but meet me over there. Okay, so don't mind how I look or the energy in this video. The kid just going through it. So first starters, I did my makeup for one, so I wouldn't come looking like I lost the dog and stuff like that, because I just don't want to look how I feel on camera. So I try to just, look better, so so I won't look like my situation. But lately I've been looking real crunchy. I'm talking about some no wig. I just put this wig on today, like maybe an hour ago. I just finished doing makeup and stuff like that, but that's not here, neither nor there. So let's get into the real issues. Okay, so for about 3 weeks now, I had been feeling nauseous at the stomach, had been vomiting, not being able to hold nothing down, only drinking liquids, mouth being real dry, having headache problems, like sometimes my right arm will go like numb, or like my hand will go numb for like a while. And I thought it was just because of me sleeping and things like that, and just waking up and stuff like that. So on the day before yesterday, which was the 17th, I think, the 18th, I had went to the 17th, I thought I had coronavirus, convoy 19, whatever you want to call it. So I went to Lake Urgent Care and I got tested for that. And although I told you guys that I got my car got up and running on my birthday, if you guys watch my birthday vlog, I've been having a lot of problems with the car still, just because the car sat up for 2 years. So at this point right now, it keeps having this problem where it kind of like breaks down, but it's not breaking down. It's like almost like it's running out of gas. So, but it's not running out of gas. So my papa, which is like a mechanic, he told me that it's probably like my alternator or something like that. So I went to Lake Urgent Care. I'm telling you this for a reason. So I went to Lake Urgent Care and to get tested for corona, because my cousin had it. So I thought maybe I was just picking up some symptoms from her, because this day I felt my worst. But I had been feeling bad prior to her, so I knew like all of it wasn't gonna be because of corona. So I finally went and did that. Hold on. So I finally went and got tested for that, and I took my little sister with me, and we were in the car for maybe like about an hour or so, just waiting on results and stuff like that. And they take the stuff, temperature and stuff outside. So when my car just acting crazy, my air started going hot because I'm not running my car, I'm not putting no gas or nothing. So like at this point I'm feeling real bad, and I'm just waiting on my test. I'm weak at this point, like I'm just feeling weak. So who convinced me to go to the hospital to even get tested, like even to start off to get tested with the coronavirus, was my mom. She had met me at the Dollar General that morning. I was going to get some cleaning products and things like that, and she seen like how slow I was moving. I didn't have no pace to me, like my face was pale, I had a long time getting to the car, just things that typically just not me. So she was like, I was telling her like I was feeling really bad and that I was gonna go to the hospital. So she was like, I had been saying it for a couple of days, I was gonna go to the hospital. So she was like, Terrika, just go ahead and go to the hospital. So I went myself to urgent care, and they told me that to self-quarantine for 7 days until my results come back, and that I needed to just till my results come back, just self-quarantine. So I called my job and I told them that I was feeling bad because I had called off, which was Friday. So today is currently Monday. I had called off Friday because of the symptoms. So Friday I went there. So after urgent care, I really thought they was going to treat me for like my symptoms and how I was feeling, like they was going to give me some medicine or something they was going to send me at home with, but they didn't do that. They just told me, they'll call me back with my results and things like that. I guess they don't want to treat you if you don't have it or anything like that. So I was like, okay. I was going to go to the ER anyways, because even after the corona test, if they would have told me I was negative, I still was going to go follow up at the ER because I know I had been having these symptoms before I got around my cousin. So 5 o'clock that night come, I go home. My mouth, like, this is going to be vivid, but I'm just being as bluntly honest as I can be. My mouth would get so dry to the point where I would have no spit at all in my mouth, and that my lips would literally stick to my teeth. Like, I didn't have no spit in my mouth, and this was like for weeks. I was overly thirsty. In the middle of the night, I would drink like 8 to 7 like liquids, just bottles of water, Sprites, whatever I could put my hand on, I was drinking. And also, if it was cold, my throat was starting to by me swallowing nothing and by my mouth being so dry and trying to swallow to create spit, my throat hadn't gotten sore and stuff like that. So I was drinking a batch of liquids. In the middle of the night, I was peeing like 12 times in the middle of the night. At work, every 5 minutes I was peeing. Literally, like, out of 5 minutes I'll pee twice. And I thought it was a UTI at first, so I had got me some AZO pills. Eventually, if you don't know what AZO are, they just cranberry pills to help with the urinary part of your body and things like that. So I typically don't have UTIs, so I was just like, I know this might just be a UTI, I really typically don't get them. So I was just trying to self-treat myself at home with some Pepto-Bismol. Nothing was working. I was drinking so many liquids to the point where I would have to make myself throw up because I would feel sick. I had an incident where I threw up at work, and just throughout the weeks I just wasn't paying attention, just on top of working and being tired, coming home, trying to cook, things of that nature. Just was trying to just do it on my own. It led me to going to the hospital at 5 o'clock. So once I left urgent care, I came home, went to sleep. My girlfriend took care of me, and she made sure I was feeling good and feeling okay, the best I could feel. So I was eating a lot of ice cream. I had stopped there, got me a swirl at Racetrack, because anything cold made me feel good, made me feel okay. My stomach was coated like cold water. It could be a cold root beer. It just had to have ice in it. So it had to be really, really cold, or it had to have ice in it. So I had stopped and got me a swirl from Racetrack, and I was just eating my ice cream. Once I made it home, I was still feeling very, very weak and very, very sick. So I told my girlfriend, kept wanting to go to the hospital with me, and I didn't want her to go. So I told my sister, I was like, we're gonna sneak out and go to the hospital, because I just didn't want her in that environment with me. We're just starting to date. We've been knowing each other since October, but we were friends for a while, and then we stopped just communicating. We started back. So I didn't want her to see me in that light, but she just kept stressing about me, kept worried about me. So she was like, no, we're going to the doctor, because I kept trying to plan stuff to do like throughout the day, but then throughout the day I would get really, really sick and stuff like that. So she was like, no, we're going straight to the doctor in the morning. She was not playing. So she was fussing at me because I didn't go to the doctor. I didn't go to the ER, but I kept telling her, like, I'm feeling bad. I've been stressed in the heat. I've been strained in the heat with the car. Urgent care took so long to give me, just to tell me, oh, well, we're going to call you with the results, that, just wasting so much energy that I felt tired to even go to no those. So 5 o'clock that morning, me and my sister had got up, and I put some clothes on. and I went to the doctor and went to North Oaks, and they gave me immediately when I came in the door, like once I sat in the NX and they took me to the back, they gave me they took my they gave me I had lost, once I went in there to get checked, I figured out that I had lost 20 pounds. They had gave me an IV in my arm. I still got tape all on my arm from it. Like, they gave me an IV right here, you guys can see right here, and like I have a bump right there now because it was in for so long. Got tape right here, got red spots and stuff, tape, more tape, just from getting my blood drawn so much. So in the ER, they had took my blood and they had put me on a IVs immediately when I came in. So I came in like 5 o'clock that morning. They didn't tell me what was wrong with me until 8 o'clock. So this one, they was moving me to ICU, to the ICU unit. So I didn't know what was going on. They just was taking my blood. They took me through a stomach scan. It had buku nurses coming in. When I immediately came in, they gave me a gown. Just like, get undressed, you know. So I'm just like, wait, what's going on? So around 8 o'clock, after I did this, around 8 o'clock that morning, after I did the stomach scan and stuff, they came and told me that my sugars are supposed to be no higher than a 120, and that my sugar was at a 682. So they diagnosed me with diabetic ketoacids, which is where the sugar becomes so high that the sugar turns into acid. So by me this week, I have been eating potatoes. I didn't have no appetite, but like all the sugar I was drinking in drinks was turning into acid and was eating my stomach out, and that's why I couldn't keep nothing down. And they was telling me that it's illness to where a diabetic basically is close to going into a coma, so the body is shutting down. So if I thought I had that, and they was telling me the reason why I had the, like I say, the diabetic ketoacids is because of my sugars were so high. So they was just like, you know, you're threatening a coma right now. So they put me on a thing called insulin. If you don't know what insulin is, it is a drug that reduces the sugar level. So it was basically trying to hurry up and get my sugar levels down so that I won't go into a coma. So, and my body will start feeling better instantly. When they gave me Zofran at first for nauseous. They gave me Pepto-Bismol for if my stomach was hurting, and they gave me the insulin. They put me on like a 10 insulin, 10 milligram insulin, so that can work and my blood pressure can go down. They prick my finger every hour on an hour and draw my blood, kept drawing my blood. So I found out also that when you're diagnosed a diabetic, you're basically diagnosed when your hemoglobin is a 5 to a 6.5. My hemoglobin was a 13, so they stated that I had diabetes. I just didn't know that I had them. So that's when they told me that, and it made me feel bad. They told me that I had most likely type 2 diabetes, which means I wasn't born with it. And they instantly just kept putting insulin in me to keep getting my blood pressure down. My blood sugar down. Then my blood pressure ended up going up high. My heart rate was at a high rate. So everything was like turning to complications. They ended up hospitalizing me. So I stayed there for a day, 2 days, almost 2 days. And it just was a lot. They sent me home yesterday evening, and I literally they gave me insulin to go home with, potassium pills because my potassium was low, and blood pressure medicine, just a low dosage just because my blood pressure had gotten high when I was there. and they sent me home with the insulin. So now I had to change my dieting, which you guys will see the food I've been making, just to support like my new life and my new living and stuff like that. I have to do follow-ups with doctors. I have to do a follow-up with a nutritionist to tell me what to eat, which I already know. I have to follow up with a learning session, basically to just learn more about my insulin, how to give it to myself, how to prick my finger better, things like that. I have to go to my primary doctor just so they can know I'm now a diabetic. And yeah, I've been having mental breakdowns, just between, being released yesterday and today, just because it's, if you guys watch my birthday vlog, I already had stated that I wasn't too happy about turning 20. I don't want to get older. And it's just like, now I'm 20 and I haven't been 20 nothing but 10 days. And I'm out of the 8 days of me being 20. I was, told I'm a diabetic. And now I have to give myself a shot in the stomach 4 times a day and take my my blood and stuff like that. So it's just like, like no more normal life. It's not the worst thing I can have, but it's just like I have to walk around with shots, just to give myself a shot, so it's just like and then just knowing me and my girlfriend just got in a relationship, which shout out to her. She's been so amazing. She's been there for me. She was in the hospital with me. She stayed one day yesterday when I was in there. She combed my hair for me when I was in there. She combed my hair when I was out. She the one who put my insulin pen together. She taught me how she put my monitor together, like my pricking meter together. She literally is amazing. She's so dope. She stays on me about my eating. I haven't been eating nothing bad, but if I want a pickle, she'd be like, no, you get a half of a pickle spear and stuff like that. So it's really nice to have someone that's there for you, when things get rough, because this is going to be a lot. And every time I think about it, I want to cry, but I'm just trying to make it through it. And all the doctor's appointments is overwhelming. Just being 20 and being a diabetic, just having to change your food, which I'm not sad at giving up, but just not having no salt. I ate eggs this morning with no salt. The most saltiest food I get is probably my sausage that I had this morning. Or me can't eat fruit because fruit got too much sugar in it. Can't drink carbonated drinks. I just drink water. Can't eat starches like that. Can't have rice. Can't have mashed potatoes. Can't have bread. So right now I put myself on a diet of just protein, vegetables, and fruit. And I only take maybe I might eat 1 orange a day, or couple pieces of watermelon, just because it's so sugary, and that my blood sugar just always up and down. So today I had to go to the ER because my blood sugar had went up high. So I started feeling, when you go up high, you start feeling weak, you get them same symptoms. With sugar, when you have diabetes, you have to watch out for numbness, because numbness might mean that you have to get certain things amputated, which today my leg was going numb. So it's just it's a lot of things to be worried about. And being a 20-year-old girl, I don't want to have to worry about that, but I have to. So I just come to update you guys about that, because I know some of you guys who's on my Snapchat story been wondering why I'm in the hospital and things of that nature. For people that's on Facebook, you guys don't know I've been in the hospital, because I don't post nothing on there, haven't did or nothing. But guys, all I want to just say is pray for me, and please take notice. And when you have a problem, go to the hospital. When they tell you when you're obese, and they tell you that you're pre-diabetic, take it seriously. Go get your glucose checked. Go get your blood pressure checked. Go get your sugars checked. Do your follow-ups that they ask you to do. Change your diet. And when you tell you lose weight, because it's not good if you have to walk around with stick fucking pins that you have to stick yourself in the stomach with. Or when you're at work and you be like, hold on, girl, I can't take the customers right now. I gotta go give myself my insulin before I pass out. Or before I go into a diabetic coma. You know, so it's not good to have to do this. So make sure you guys are taking care of your body. I wish more and more every day I would have went to that follow-up appointment. I would have took my health seriously, you know. And then when you're pre-diabetic, they don't ask that you take everything out your life like you have to do when you're diabetic. They just ask that you just take some of it out. Eat smaller portions. Try to stay fit. Try to work out. Like they told me, even if you're working out and you're not losing no weight, just work out. Even if it's walking, anything helps. You do not want to be a diabetic. You don't want to be a diabetic. And it's for skinny people. It's for big people. It's for medium, large, purple, brown, green, blue, whatever. Take care of your body. I wish I would have took care of my body. I'm gonna be pretty girl, walk around trying to have a hot girl summer. Not a hot girl summer, but you get the meaning. And I gotta say, hold on, gotta go take my insulin. Hold on, gotta prick my finger. Like, it's not a good life. And when you're looking like this and you go outside, you don't want to feel like a baddie. And when you gotta get that bag out to prick yourself in the finger, and your fingers hurt because you got so many prick marks on them, like, you're not gonna want to do that. I got so many prick marks on my finger. I had so many bloods taken from me yesterday. I had so many insulin shots in my stomach yesterday. And within 2 hours, I had over 8 insulin shots in my stomach yesterday. With over all the time in there, they probably took my blood. They took my blood from here, from there. Anywhere they can take it from. They constantly ordering blood. Let me get your blood. It's IV. Right now, where I have my IV at, right here, it's a knot right there, and it hurts. And ever since I came home, my arms hurt. My arms were sore, just because I had to be stuck so much. And then to come home and have to stick yourself some more, it don't go away. When you go home, you still have to prick yourself. Pricking means you have to poke your fingers. Look at my fingers, they got red dots all over them. Excuse my undernails, because I've been pricking on the side, pricking on the other side, pricking on this side. There's just prick marks everywhere. Because that's what you have to do as a diabetic. You don't want to be there. So, literally, after this video, I have to go prick myself and take my blood pressure and stick myself in the stomach. Give myself my shot in the stomach. And if I didn't have Calviana, which is my girlfriend, in the beginning, you know, even now, just for support. And like I say, no distance to my family. I have my family too. But she the one who helped me ever since I got to the hospital yesterday, with as far as like putting stuff together. I could call my mom, yeah, but she was just right there, you know. So without an amazing support system and just people calling you and stuff, it's hard. And having to set all your doctor's appointments up and stuff like that, it is very much hard. But if you are diabetic, you can get through it. And if you're not, please just check on your health. Like, I thought it was because I was big my whole life, so I was alright. That's why my neck black. That's why I can't see. That's why my legs go numb, because I'm a diabetic. And they don't sound good. That's why my underarms are dark. Because when you're diabetic and your sugars is high and the lows, it creates darkening of the skin. So that's why most of us obese girls have dark necks, and some have dark under eyes. Most of us can't see because sugar. So I'm done talking, guys. At this point, I'm just rambling. This my breast black. So Other than that, that's all I have to say. I just want you guys to take care of yourselves. Make sure if you're underage, make sure your mama book that next appointment like the doctor say. If you're older, take that day off from work. When the day off from work that you got to schedule, go ahead. Go do that. You don't want to be like me. I don't want to be like me right now. But I have to accept it and calm down. And just because I'm pretty right now on this camera, don't think the girl don't be having breakdowns. Because let me tell you something. Eating lettuce and bake. Listen, I don't want about chicken to bake. I don't want about pork chops to bake. I don't want about anything to bake. Hamburger meat gotta go in the oven. Whatever it is, it's oven. And then you have to watch the meat because meat has salt in it. So you can't intake too much of that, or your sugar rate just skyrocket through the sky. You can't have no tater chips, no cold drinks, no tater chips, no cookies. You can't even have veggie straws. I can't even have the pickles because the pickle got too much vinegar in it. So I have to have half of a spear. Not half of a pickle, half of a spear. Can't have fruit. Why? Fruit got too much sugar. So it's not. You're really just eating veggies and protein. And then my protein can't have no salt. So if it don't come with the natural salts in there, I have to add literally a pinch. A pinch. I never thought I was going to be doing a pinch of salt. And if y'all know me from Snapchat, y'all know I cooks awfully a lot. But I'm not going to stop anybody else shine. I'm going to continue to cook for my girlfriend and my sister and stuff. And my roommate and stuff like that. So I just come to tell you guys about that. And make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you know the signs of your body. If you feel numbness, go to the hospital. If you feel dizzy, go to the hospital. If you feel like your stomach, you've been steady throwing up, go to the hospital. It ain't always because you're pregnant. It's because something else can be wrong. Go to the hospital. Whatever it is that you're scared of going to the hospital to know, go figure it out. Go learn. Do not take it for granted. My stuff right back there on the table. So, I'll keep you guys updated about my life and how I'm doing with this diabetic. Today's my second day dealing with this by myself. And the pricking is easy. It hurts. But the pricking is easy. They're giving the insulin shot in the stomach is easy. Or I can give it in my thighs or my arms. Just the fatty parts. But mentally, it is hard. Mentally, just to know that you have to be the girl, the friend, the cute friend that's walking around with the sickly bag. Yeah. But I'm blessed, and I'm blessed that I didn't go into a diabetic coma. And I'm blessed to be here still for people who need me and things of that nature, and so that I can continue to prosper. So I love you guys, and with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please inform a friend. Don't even tell a friend. Inform a friend and inform a friend about their health. You can either send them to this video or tell them about their health. The big girl out there, you go check on your health. It be us big girls first. I don't mean to be rude, but they always tell me, oh, we pre-diabetic because of this and that. So you make sure you check on your health. If you don't have no health issues, all we girls don't have health issues, but the ones who check on them. Look, they were sticking me on my arm yesterday back there. They was sticking me anywhere they can stick me. They stuck me on the back of this arm, on the back of that. Had to tell the lady my birth control line, my birth control, this is my birth control bar. My birth control bar back there. So thank you guys again. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and please just send a prayer for me. I recently just got a call from my pastor maybe like an hour or two ago, my deaconess, head deaconess, to just give me some encouraging words, because I do deal with depression, and I haven't had depression in a good while, like since February, and I don't want to slip back into that, just having to go to work, pay bills, live on your own, pay for car insurance, be an adult, deal with health issues. Like, it's just another barrier. So please send me a prayer. I'm trying to be as good as I can be. I keep you guys updated with like newer foods I cook and stuff like that. I'm trying to just learn how to cook some more healthy choices than just my regular douglas, because the girl's sick now. But without anything else being said, I love you guys, and Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell a friend to check their health. And yeah, bye.